The Roadmaster family, the company's flagship lineup, will receive many changes in 2023 to improve upon an already excellent touring vehicle. Its utility as a year-round commuter, touring vehicle, and outstanding grocery carrier is enhanced with a new clutch, LED headlights, along with a few heated niceties here and there. It also has enough storage that makes excursions to the store worthwhile. If you're like that sort of thing, you can even use the ad infotainment systems to announce your presence with your own opening song like a WWE superstar, so you'll arrive in fashion. With a massive front fairing, a smaller fairing at the base of the engine's guard, and a steeply swept windscreen that nevertheless offers riders considerable protection in severe weather, it is a beast of a motorbike. For long-distance comfort, the comfortable seating extends to the passenger, and there is enough of dry storage for luggage, food, and other necessities for long-distance travel. The motorbike also has a strengthened Thunderstroke 116 engines, which has been around for 4 years and provides above-average performance, particularly for the heavy motorbike category. The Thunderstroke 116V twin engines from Indian produces maximum output, which is the most crucial factor, but its flathead design also significantly adds to the Roadmaster's retro appearance. This rocker box is linked with parallel pushrod tubes to create the illusion and features fake cooling fins to support the side valve stresses. The engine is a long-stroke engine with a bore of 103.2 mm and a stroke of 113 mm, giving it a displacement of 1,890 cc, an 11:1 compression ratio, and the ability to sip more contentedly and inexpensively from the center hook. Indian Roadmaster 2023's base version generates 92 horsepower and 126 pound-feet of torque. These are great stats, although one would anticipate more power from a large V-twin engines. They'll unquestionably record it on the dyno, and they'll bring this enormous motor out of the pit with confidence. Since the torque number is very low at 2,900 revolutions per minute, you can expect to use the majority of the total torque as soon as you start moving, which is the ideal strategy to avoid stalling during takeoff. All Thunderstroke versions feature a slip and assist clutch, which is new for this year, because of its anti-skip along with anti-backtorque qualities. Power is transmitted through a gear-type prime mover. The Roadmaster's drivetrain is completed with a 6-speed gearbox and carbon-reinforced belt drive, with a peak speed of 115 miles per hour stated for the vehicle. Additionally, the engine has Indian rear cylinder deactivation, which is designed to lessen heat buildup and the discomfort that cyclists may experience in regions with slow traffic, a high density of stop signs and lights, or lengthy wait periods at each stop. You can take your jam on the road with the Ride Command option, which extends Indian's information technology suite to include navigation compatibility and Apple CarPlay capability. Indian is providing a Ride Command Plus trial term until 2023. The standard touring motorbike in America is this Roadmaster. The motorcycle has a strong heritage that is exposed via a multitude of Easter eggs, and it is steeped in history from stem to stern. The front fender, which has grooved sides and a style influenced by sheet metal from over a century ago, is the first to appear. The other is the traditional Indian motorbike fender adornment, which is a chrome bonnet headpiece. The barn door fairing has weather-resistant holes, and it has an adjustable windshield with a button that lets you place the top edge of the windbag to fit your size and the surrounding circumstances. With a tiny pimp light and a new LED headlight that lights a larger area for greater nighttime vision and situation awareness, the chrome shield adds shine to the front. The TFT display, which is located behind the glass and stretches 7 inches from corner to corner, manages everything but the speedometer and tachometer, which are both positioned in tiny circular analog gauges immediately above the touchscreen. Additionally, there are speakers that guarantee you have sufficient wattage to move around. The audio has a speed sensor as well, so it will automatically turn off when you stop and won't produce any noise, allowing you to avoid upsetting other motorists and pedestrians. When using your Lamber feet at an interval or while riding through a parking lot, the comfortable saddle is enough to give you confidence. It is just 26.5 inches high from the deck, which should fit fairly short cyclists. The reverse feature on a motorcycle this size will be useful. The broad support throne has an armrest, a full backrest, and both. The passenger comforts are finished with individual heat controls and a footrest that may be folded. In addition to what you can carry in the little baggage rack above the trunk, hard bags and top bags provide more than 36 gallons of secure dry storage. This classic touring bike has a double downtube, dual cradle frame that gets much of its strength from a powerful backbone. Instead of employing the engine of the Roadmaster as a strained component to finish the framework, this frame fully supports it. Although the steering head manages a 25-degree steering position, which is a rather agile number, the long 5.9-inch footprint ensures that it tracks well and won't wear you out whether you're cycling in a crosswind or navigating the pressure waves of nearby traffic in superslabs. 4.7 inches of travel are provided by a set of fat 46mm forks up front, and 4.5 inches of travel are provided by a monoshock at the back with air adjustments to allow for variations in freight and passenger loads. These travel statistics point to a luxurious ride that, as long as you remain on civilized roads, should be relatively forgiving. The rolling chassis is stylishly complemented by the Highlight machine tour wheels from Indian. The Metzeler CruiseTech rims on these wheels come in sizes 130, 80/17 and 180/60-16, both of which have a H speed rating and can comfortably handle the Roadmaster's peak speed. Dual front discs, 4-hole calipers, dual pot binders at the back, and 300mm discs everywhere slow down the front wheel. You can get the maximum benefit from your anchor securely with the assistance of ABS.